the Liberals have now eliminated the carbon tax, as we all know, and that was something that the Conservatives, Pierre Poilievre, was calling for. So you might say, well, the two parties are similar in that respect. However, they are extreme contrast between them, in fact. The Liberals, since 2015, have implemented a series of policies that actually overlap. There's the output-based pricing system where they require carbon intensity reductions in industry and then charge them if they don't. That's a huge effect. You have the clean fuel standard, which reduces the carbon intensity of fuels and even the electricity that's used mostly in transportation. You have the zero emission vehicle mandate and a clean electricity regulation. And there are several more like this. Pierre Poilievre has promised to eliminate virtually every one of these that I can see in quotes that he's made over the last while. And yet those policies are critical for reduction. So there's a huge contrast between the two parties.
The NDP and the Greens, both their platforms, there's similarities between them. Both have conservation, protection, and adaptation policies. Both propose clean energy electricity grid by 2035. Both are focused on making big polluters pay. The rhetoric, at least, they're going to make big polluters pay their fair share. We've seen how that's worked out here in British Columbia with that same rhetoric. So we're going to have to hold those politicians to account. I think the NDP drastically expands a building retrofit program, which we know that buildings are a big contributor, and they establish a national firefighting service, which one of the outcomes of climate change is more fierce fires, more fires, and more fierce fires. The Greens propose a Just Transition Act, Youth Climate Corps, and a National Civil Defense Corps. Both, I think, policies which are an investment in getting people connected to the issues and on the ground doing conservation, restoration, and adaptation measures. So I think that both of the parties bring good ideas.